What's up, guys? It's Big J coming back at you again from Lizard Juice. Today we're going to go over you basically saying that folks are complaining that some of their tanks leak when they get them. This obviously is a used tank. I'm just using it for purposes, informational purposes here. But a couple suggestions what you want to do when you first get it. All right, when you first pull it out of the box, nothing is ever super set when it comes out. So if you see there's a little room to maneuver it, screw the thing together. Okay. The only thing that's holding this glass in on a lot of these tanks is pressure. Okay, it's just pressure fit. If you look in here, you'll see there's normally a silicone or rubber seal right in here. Alright, that's the only thing that holds this tank into there. Okay, the threads normally here on your atomizer are normally would hold the whole thing together and give it the pressure. So if it's not screwed down all the way, you don't make a good seal. So that's one reason it could leak. Number two, always make sure your coil head's tight. Okay, if your coil head's not tight, you're going to end up with leakage and connection issues. So it's either going to leak out the air holes or it's just not going to fire. So that's two. Again, with the top here, everything gets cranked together. Alright guys, so another reason is your coil itself. Alright, these giant holes here that you'll find in one way, shape, or form, no matter what coil you have, especially if you're using Sub-Ohm. These are what let the juice in. Okay, when you're talking a thicker VG, more VG heavy to PG, it's like a syrupy consistency, so it can handle. The wicking can handle that. It kind of just sits in there and sticks to the wicking, and that's cool. That's what you want. If you start using a very heavy PG liquid, makes it a lot thinner and more of a watery consistency. At that point, the PG is just going to go in here and soak all the way through. Okay, and at that point you're going to get, it's probably the leaking out your air holes. So that's going to be your issues with your tank itself. Other no-nos: don't leave it sit out in the heat. Okay, don't let it sit in the car when it's 110 outside. That will break down the juice, make it thin no matter what consistency it is, and it'll have a tendency to leak out the sides. Another one, don't leave it out in the cold. Surprisingly enough, it makes it very, very thick, which you're like, well, cool, that's what I want, right? No, if it gets very, very thick, when it does warm up, it's already broken down and out the sides. Found that out in Pennsylvania when I was up there on the road trip. Other than that, that's about it, guys. So, before you get upset that you spent a bunch of money on a tank and you're like, oh man, it leaks, try what I've just showed you. Alright? If none of that works, well, then you might just have a leaky tank and then bring it back and we'll see what we can do for you. But that was Big J's leaky tank trick. Hope they work. See ya.